Hey everyone, welcome to today's exciting episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show. Yes, we are live here on YouTube, and it's almost a Monster Monday. We went with Skeletor from the He-Man series is today's design. I got my Skeletor shirt on. We have the Skeletor face going. Yeah, he's roughly a skeleton, but because he was done as a cartoon, he's not as photorealistic 3D models and all the gradients and shading as something more modern. No, back then they didn't have all the high-tech computers, so they did a little bit simpler designs. So I tried to keep it mainly the 2D shape, just a little bit of highlighting because I like to do a little bit, but otherwise it's pretty well just the Skeletor design in a flat yellow with a white outline and a little bit of purple around it. I guess you can't really see that. So, and we're going to make a sword, because Skeletor is always wanting a sword, and we have jokes about castles. So let's get started. We have our handy dandy balloon inflation device. So why are bouncy castles so expensive? Yes, have you ever tried to buy your own bouncy castle that you can play in and jump up and down and do all the other fun stuff? Well, they are expensive, and it is apparently due to the inflation. Yes, those bouncy castles are inflatable, which means their prices are inflated. Yeah, so we just want to stretch this balloon out a little bit so it's achieves its full length potential. We'll just bend it in half and pick the next balloon. We'll add that in just in a minute. So why are castles a great place to party? Yes, if you want to have a good party, do it in a castle, because they really do have some good night life. Yes, at least I hope it's still an occupied castle that has a royal family and some knights working there. So yeah, we'll just again tuck that in, keep it out of our way. We're gonna do the spiral twist. What do you put around a castle made out of cheese? Yes, if you were to make a castle out of cheese, what would you put all around it? Well, I think if its castle is made of cheese, you could use some good mozzarella. Yes, some good mozzarella to fill up the moat. Where do you go if you want to get a job defending a castle? Yes, not everyone can be He-Man. Other people have to train for those positions the old-fashioned way. And, well, you just have to go to night school. I'm not sure if they have classes during the day or not. So here is the top of the sword, the blade portion of it. We have our chrome silver, and because I don't have 160s in chrome, just a regular white, I thought the two would go well enough together. Now we can work on the handle of the balloon sword. So why was the castle so wet? Yes, it seemed like that castle always had a water problem. Maybe the moat wasn't draining properly, but really it's just because the king had a long reign. Yes, the king just kept reigning and reigning and reigning and reigning. Wouldn't leave. Caused a lot of water. So yeah, the king went to the beach and he wanted a sand castle of his very own. Yeah, what else would you do if you're at the beach and you're the king and you want a castle? You get a sand castle. Well, he wasn't going to make it himself. He found some kids who would play in the sand for him. He asked them to make a castle. He said he would even pay them for it. So how did he pay for his sand castle? Made by child labor. Well, that king was cheap. He used some sand dollars to pay for his sand castle. So need some of these balloon ends. Just tuck them in, snap them off. See if we can do it without popping the balloon. Yep. Use the cutter. So which butterfly lives in a castle? Yes, which butterfly has a castle? Well, that of course would be your monarch butterflies. Yes, your monarch butterflies would have their own castles, of course. So here is our sword. See if we can snap one or two more of these little ends off that we aren't using. So who has an underground castle in a cave? Yes, who would have a castle underground in a cave? Well, that must be the Spelunking Castle. Yes, the Spelunking Castle would be underground in a cave. So here is our sword. Maybe we'll give it a little fancy end. So what do you call the kings and queens in the beverage kingdom? Yes, who is the king and queen of beverages? Well, those would be your royalties. Yes, the royalties. So yes, so here is our sword. It's got a nice hilt. Got a curly twist. I have the power! Who is strong enough to move a castle? I think Skeletor could probably move a castle if he tried, but no, that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for a chess player to move the castle. Yes, the chess player can move a castle. And finally, what is the easiest way to move your castle if you aren't playing chess? Well, if you have a remote control, yes, a remote control, the moat will just move around and the castle will come with it. So those are our jokes. This is our sword. I am Skeletor on this Almost Monster Monday episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show. Yeah, I guess Skeletor is just a bad guy. I don't know if he's really a monster, but hey. So until next time, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.